Hey guys, welcome to CawbeerTV, running Collective Mind. Is that a hand worth keeping? I mean, I've got my 3 mana, 2 forests, I've got control card, I'm going to keep it. No creatures to call for, but it's just with the mana with this deck, I think it's a stronger hand to hold the 3 mana, because I've got so many little drops in here that I should hopefully hit them. Hopefully we'll not just keep hitting mana, because that would suck. And I do have a good card out. My opponent's running Obedient Dead, so that's pretty bad news for this. Not Obedient Dead, Exalted actually, which is kind of cool. Obedient Dead. The only reason I said that is because it was that card was in the Vampires the last time, and I keep getting thinking Obedient Dead and Vampires is the same deck. Anyway, we'll just skip our turn, run through our cards. We have got our Photonion Hydra, which is like this just gigantic plant, and whenever it takes damage, you put a +1/+1 counter on it instead for the damage. So if it takes 6, you put 6 counters on it, which makes it kind of bestial. We've got our Swords of the Plowshare, which means I can exile one of his creatures, and we've got our Midnight Hunting, which means we put 2 1/1 flying spirit tokens, and of course Overrun, but we kind of need creatures before we can even worry about Overrun. So what's my opponent got? He's got nothing for me. That's cool, so he does 1 damage. That's not particularly handy this turn, to be honest with you. That's more tokens. We can delay. I mean, I can always bring in my Midnight Haunting at the end, which I think I'll probably will do actually. So hitting a couple of creatures would have been nice, but Midnight Haunting, that'll get me 2 1/1s on the battlefield. He doesn't look like he's hit mana, so nope, he has. He's got his second swamp, and he's got the Defender dude. I don't run that card in the Exalted, which is the Guardians of Askaraz. No, Askaraz. Askaraza? Could be 0/4 with Exalted, so this dude's good to be doing 2 damage, so I'll wait till the end of his turn before doing that. Don't want to do it during combat because sometimes it makes the game buggy. So then we'll drop down Minting Haunting, Minting Haunting, tasty, Midnight Haunting, get our 2 1/1 split tokens. That's pretty cool for me because that means I can now go and get a creature, which I think we'll do. So we'll drop this down. What do I want to go and get is the question. I don't want to get anything too risky because you'll probably just ping it, to be honest with you. So I think I'm actually probably just going to go and get this dude. Just because then I can start tapping down and making quite a few creatures. We'll also drop down our Fists of the Iron Mood, give that dude trample, and obviously put a couple of 1/1s on the battlefield as well. Means that I can swing in if he currently leaves that out for 3 damage every turn. So we'll get in for 2. So we're out of the mana, we've got a 4 mana, I can get this guy down and then start tapping and just been putting out a turn, which is cool. And if we hit any of our boost cards or stuff like that, it'll give my hand a bit of strength. 4 tokens out already. So we're back over to Duskin and Nightweaver. He is running quite a lot of cards. I mean, he's got 70 cards in his deck, he's got 5 cards in his hand now, and he's got 4, 6 on the battlefield. So he's running 81 cards. That's a lot to be running with Exalted Darkness. That's a scary amount, to be honest with you. So he's got an Unmake, so he's probably just going to do this dude, which is cool. See, there's the Unmake. I knew he'd have something like that. That's why I didn't go for anything too big in my deck, because I'd have probably just lost it. So I'm kind of cool he's made that one go away. I mean, the 1/1 trample is not overly concerning, and he gets rid of only a token. So he does have another Exalted, so he's swinging in for 3. I can exile that dude if it becomes too much of a problem in a couple of turns, if he starts boosting with Exalted creatures. So we hit that dude, which is cool because I can destroy that if I so choose with him. So the thing is I'm not sure I want to cast that because I want to tap down at the end of my turn here. So we'll drop down this dude. Should have probably actually waited till the next phase, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, I can't cast that guy and this guy in the same turn because I've only got the 1 planes currently. So we'll swing in for another 2. And that's also annoying because now I can't tap a dude down. So I've left mana open to tap a dude down, but they're all tapped anyway. So that was a bit of a waste. Not to worry. I do, and I've not even kept my Exile card available, so that was probably a mistake there. Should have probably cast this, to be honest with you. Well, maybe not. It means it does mean next turn I can tap, and I can't tap a dude anyway because it's got Summoning Sickness. So I'm just talking utter nonsense in this game. So he's got Angel's Benediction, which, what's that? That gives, you can tap one of my boys, and it's got Exalted. That's kind of annoying. So he's going to be doing quite a bit of damage. So he's actually doing alright considering he's got that many cards. So there goes my dude. So that's kind of his ability being a bit wasted. So I think we need to kill this card now. He's got 3 cards in hand. See, I'm still not sure. He's got 3 cards in hand. It is doing 4 damage a turn, which is a bit annoying. So I'm probably just going to kill this dude on my turn. Depending on what we hit, we get another one of them, and I've still got the ability to tap. Right, so the problem is I can't cast anything else because I only still have 1 planes available, which is really, really annoying. But it's not good, it's not a planes, so I can bring down this dude who's got Exalted. Does that make any difference? So I could bring another one of these dudes down. I think, see, I still tap my planes and I still can't kill something. So that's a problem at the moment. I need to leave this open because I think I'm just going to kill this, or if he brings in anything big. So I'm just going to swing him with 2 boys. I'll keep this open, see if he casts anything in his main phase. The good thing about Exalted is if he wants to put creatures down, they have to come in main phase. Otherwise the boost doesn't pay off. So we're not in the best of positions. I'm going to have to use this on this annoying card, I'm afraid. I don't want to be taking another 4 damage, possibly more. So I need to kill that off. Hopefully he's not got a creature. He has hit his 5th. So he's got Experimental, and he's going to put it on that dude. Oh, he's going to put it on that dude. That's interesting. So he's not going for the kill. He's using that now more as a blocker. And he's got Knight of the Glory. So this is going to be getting killed now. We'll just get rid of it, just so I don't have to do the whole Exalted tapping nonsense. And it means he can't swing in and tap my dude as well. It will also activate her ability. Tap that down and get another token out. So I think we're in an okay position now. Not the worst. I still am having trouble getting creatures out, which is a bit of a bummer. So I think our play here, if I cast that, I still leave 2 power open to do tap him. Right, let's just work out his boost. I want to know, well, he's only, I can throw tokens at him all day because he's not got trample, so I'm not too worried. So I think our play is possibly this dude. So I can tap 2 dudes at the end of the turn if I so choose. Swing in with just my flyer because he can kill my other tokens, but then I could it's basically, is it worthwhile just sacking one of them to get in for an additional 2 damage? I'm going to say no this turn. I'm going to hold back so I can power up. Really wish I was hitting some of my boost cards. Even just one of them we could change the outcome of this game, and we'll end our turn. So we need to use these dudes to obviously tap boys down, and I can still play this. This guy's got summoning sickness, so it doesn't really matter about him. So that's really bad news for me. I'm having the flyer with, I think it's lifelink, is it? Yes, so that's pretty bad news for me. So let him choose who's going to tap down. Probably this dude. We'll just pause and activate the ability and tap that down. And he's going to swing in. We'll drop our last sprout. I mean, I could have kept a hold of that in case we got a boost, but it makes no difference. He's having a look at it because he's like, oh, what's that? I don't want to do it. It doesn't do anything. It's just a chomp blocker. Just to do this down in front. I'm a little bit frustrated that this game's gone like this because he's running so many cards. But it's just the way it goes sometimes with this deck. The way I'm running it, as I said, I've not found out a perfect way of running the deck. You just find yourself waiting for 1 or 2 crucial cards sometimes. So yeah, surprisingly enough, I'm chomp blocking. He does get 7 life back, which is really disappointing. I've only got 1 kill card in my deck, which is really bad for me now, because I've used my other one. He's only got 1 card in hand. Oh, that's pretty good stuff for me now. So let's drop. See, he can still swing in for. He's got flying, so I need to leave my token back for as a chomp blocker this turn. So we'll drop that down. It means I can't tap any dudes this turn, so he can just tap my flyer if he's clever. So there's not much I can do, I don't think. I'm probably going to be dead here. I don't see any way out of it. I'm just going to skip attack. It's pointless. He's going to swing in with this dude, and I think he's going to have enough power to kill me. Plus he'll get all the life back from it. So he's getting, what, 1, 2... Oh, he's got that, so making him unblockable in Shroud. Yeah, so that's pretty much 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus that. Yeah, it's GG. I think, unless I'm on 1 health, and I now can't target that dude. So, I mean, there is one possibility that I've got of winning, and that's if I hit mana and I can cast Overrun, but I still don't think that'd give me enough damage coming through to actually... And he's not. He's made the mistake. Should have tapped my flyer, dude. So I'm going to tell him that. Well, no, he might. It depends if he gets 10. If he gets 10, I'll tell him. I think he's on 9, so I can chomp block with my flyer. No, he's unblockable, so it makes no difference. So I don't know why. I'd have still tapped to block the flyer anyway, but it makes no difference. So we're down at 1, so I think this is going to be a GG. Doesn't look like I can do much about it now. Maybe I should have got this guy out earlier and see. There we go. So that's GG. Nothing I can do. I had the 4 mana all game, but I mean I can drop this down and destroy. Oh well, hold on. We can drop this guy down, sack him, and get rid of this thing. At least it makes him unblockable. Come on, I can target that, can't I? Yep, so I can at least get rid of that. It makes no difference, to be honest with you. Unless if he doesn't counter block this thing, then I can still survive for another turn, because I can chomp block. But it is pretty much GG, I think. Maybe a little bit of a premature GG, but I don't see any other way. If he's clever, he'll tap my flyer, and then that's him in for the victory. So I don't know what he's doing. So he's just going to swing in with this dude. So you should tap the flyer down here, dude. He's not going to swing in with that dude. Why would you not? He's going to swing in with that dude. Okay, that makes no sense whatsoever. I'm not really sure what he's doing. He's obviously a newbie. It makes no difference. I'll just use the ability anyway. Tap that dude down. Get another token out, so I can throw a chomp blocker in front of this dude. He is manning up, but I could hit him another kill card and still be in this game. And the more creatures I get out, Overrun becomes a lot more effective. So obviously chomp block, which is, I'm surprised, he could have won this game this turn. Swung in with that dude, tapped that dude down, GG. But I always fight to the end usually. If I've got a play, I'll use it. I'm always gonna. I could also hit another Midnight Haunting, which would be cool, and get loads of 1/1s on. Forest is okay. Right, well, I suppose we could do the maths here. So we've got Overrun, so if we swing in with everybody, we're going to get, what is this, +3/+3. So hold on, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 3 is 24. So we've got 24 plus another 8. We've got 32 coming through. So 32 damage isn't enough to win. So we'll just hold back this turn. We'll see if he throws another dude in front of me, throws this dude again, attacks with this dude. He can still win at any point here with this flyer. Just swing in with a flyer and tap that down and he's won, but he's not seen it yet, so I'm glad I never told him. So it's kind of amusing. So he's got 1 card in hand still. I don't really want to cast that, because if I cast that he will swing in with the flyer, and then that would be really quite frustrating for me. So here we go. He's going to swing in. Is he going to tap it down this turn? Yeah, there you go. So so he eventually saw it. He was taking his trial. Haha, you saw that at last. I just thought I'd give him a shout out. So there was nothing we could do. We'd lost the game a while ago. GG. CawbeerTV signing out.